Jeff Creed.
Yes.
Two questions. First, the smaller one. What happened to the fire engine, and why is the city paying for some repairs?
It went up for every 5 years. They have to go up to have the pump redone on them, and when they took it up to Sutphen to have those repairs done, they found some other things wrong with it. So those had to be done before they could repack the pump and make sure it's all working properly. So it's just
regular maintenance.
Regular maintenance, and the truck is it is 18 years old, 16 to 18 years old. So it's towards the end of its life, and we're in the process of replacing it. But that new truck probably won't be here for another 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
So and then it'll still be a backup truck at that time. So we need to keep it in service and running well.
I remember the city getting a Sutphen fire engine sometime in the last several years.
Back in 2012, we got engine 3 and engine 4 were the two new ones at that time. That replaced engines that were built in 1985 at that time. So those were almost 30. Well, they were 27 years old when we replaced those. Yes.
So is the fleet being maintained and so pretty good shape?
So the fire chief is following the capital budget plan as far as a replacement schedule on the squads, on the engines, looking at the life expectancy of those and making sure that we keep them as long as we can, but not keep them longer than what's feasible.
So reasonable maintenance plan.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
And I believe you had a committee meeting before council tonight discussing the facilities, a new committee that you've been assigned to?
Right, yeah. So I've been assigned to chair of facilities committee, which isn't one of our regular committees. And we're looking at the study that was done in 2018 as far as the city facilities, looking at the police department, the fire department, transit, also looking at the various service department buildings that we have around the city, and looking at this building that we're in, 26 South Paint, then also 35 South Paint, the city administration building.
You mean 26 South Paint?
26 South Paint is here, yes. Is that what it said?
You said 46.
Oh, 26, I'm sorry, 26 South Paint. So we're looking at following up on that study, seeing what things are being done. The Armory was part of that. The Armory is being done with the grant money. We're redoing that. We've already eliminated the electrician's building.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, we actually demolished the building as part of the getting ready for Bridge Street work being done next year. We're in the process with the old Pepsi building, which will be our new Public Works building. That is in the process of being done. And when that gets done, we'll be able to move our service department, our Parks and Recreation department, and our water and sewer departments that work outside all into that building, which will then free up the building in the park and also free up the building on Park Street that the water and sewer are currently using. So, but as part of that, we're looking at our current facilities that we have here and across the street, the city administration building. Are they functional? Are they doing what we need? Do we need to look at other alternatives? Do we need to revamp these buildings? So we've assigned about 6 different subcommittees to go out and look at other alternatives, look at the fire department, the police department, look at the recommendations from the study and see if those still work or if there's something else we need to do. See if there's other existing structures that we could use to put the city administration in and make it flow better and be a better appearance for the city overall. So we've not made any decisions. It's just really starting the exploration and following up on that plan and seeing what we need to do in the future, both here in the next few years and then looking 10 to 15 years down the road with the police department and fire department as well.
So this is just beginning a discussion analysis?
Yes. Yeah, we're trying to make sure we have all the right information as we make those decisions, not jumping into anything too quickly, but trying to move as fast as we can to make the right decisions in a timely manner.
And it's probably handy to have that study only a few years ago.
Yeah, like I said, the study, so 6 years ago that study came out, and they've already, with the Armory, we're already working on that. The Public Works building is already being taken care of. We're almost done with that building as well. So there's still pieces and parts we need to continue to look at and keep moving forward in the city, make sure that we're doing the right things with the taxpayer dollars.
So when would be your next committee meeting?
Right now we've scheduled it no later than before for the first council meeting in January, which I believe is January 13th. So that's tentatively will be the next meeting unless we have information and we want to meet sooner than that.
So probably just before the next.
That's the plan right now. Yes.
Okay. If people are interested or want to give input, they can reach out to you.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Yep. And my email is listed on the city's webpage. They can go on there and find that, and they can send me information. Yes.
All right, Jeff Creed. And what is your usual chairmanship?
Usually I'm the safety service chair, but then this was a special committee for the facilities. Yep.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. While I'm talking. So facilities committee, we met earlier to talk about looking at this facility, the one across the street, and different things throughout the city, and talking about the things that we've already accomplished as far as the update, the things that we're doing with the armory, the public works building, which was the Pepsi building, upgrading that as well. So we're going to continue moving forward with that. We've made assignments to different members of council to gather more information, and we will meet again no later than January 13th to update information on that and keep moving forward and looking at how we address our facilities within the city. That concludes my report.
By the way, thanks for chairing that committee, and I thank everybody else on council who is a part of that committee, and I appreciate their efforts.